On the menu today is my recipe for shrimp Tourkolimano, or shrimp in a beautiful tomato and white wine sauce, starting off on the stovetop and then broiled with a little crumbled feta on top. Absolutely fantastic. So first things first, I'm gonna put my oven set to broil or grill. That's one thing. The next thing, we're gonna start building this up here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with a 1/4 cup of my Greek extra virgin olive oil. None of this 1 or 2 tablespoon business. That's just wrong on so many levels. And what I'm gonna do is, I don't even have to chop my onion. I just have to slice it really. Perfect. And there it is. There's that sizzle, baby. Next, I'm gonna be using 3 green onions. And for these, again, just chop them anywhere from 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, whatever you prefer, whatever you like. Just give this a quick stir here. The next thing is a couple of ripe tomatoes. And I'm leaving the stems on because I want the tomato to have that extra flavor. And this little stem here is full of flavor. My tomato's gonna go in there now as well. Seeds and all, no big deal. And I'm gonna do a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. Now I'm just gonna let this cook down for maybe 3 or 4 minutes just to kind of get everything happy in the pool. All right, so as my tomatoes and onions and whatnot are cooking down, the next thing to go in are 4 cloves of garlic. I like that garlicky punch, so in go the garlic. Now, time to season up. A little bit of salt. You don't want to put too much salt in here because I'm going to be doing the crumbled feta on top, so you don't want to be kind of doing overkill. A little fresh cracked black pepper will go into this as well. Next thing to go in is a little bit of chili flake. And for this, you can put as much or as little as you want. I like it a little bit on the spicier side, so that works for me. What makes this a Tourkolimano as opposed to a saganaki is white wine. So for this, I'm going to do about 1/2 cup of white wine in here. You could always have a bit of the booze. And that's going to add another flavor to it, as well as about 1/2 teaspoon of my dried Greek oregano will go into this as well. And I always say, less is more when it comes to things like dried herbs. So just let this kind of stir around, just like that. And let that go for about 5 or 6 minutes before we add our shrimp in. So this is exactly where I want this to be. Time for the star of our show, my shrimps. I'm using about 1 pound or so of shrimp. You can use any size you like. Just for ease of eating, I would recommend you peel and devein them before you do this. Now here's the thing with these too. These shrimp are so succulent, so tender, you don't want to cook them for more than 3 or 4 minutes, tops. If not, your shrimps are going to turn into like elastic bands in your mouth, and that's like no good at all, believe me. So lastly, I'm just going to take the finishing touch to this, and I'm going to use about 120 grams of feta. And I want fairly substantial chunks in there. I don't want to pulverize the feta. I want it to have a little body. This is now going to go into the broiler or under the broiler for no more than 3 or 4 minutes, tops. You just want the feta to just start becoming soft. Okay, I'm going closer to like 150 grams here, but feta is feta. All right, perfect. This is exactly what I want. I want this to be a little charred on the top. I want my feta to be melted and gooey and delicious, and that's exactly what I got. I want to just kind of doll this up a little bit more with some green onion for garnish. And all I'm going to do with this is up and just real quick all around, just like that. And this, my friends, brothers and sisters, this is ready to be enjoyed. My shrimp Tourkolimano is ready. It took, all in all, 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes. And you have a great dish. This you can serve with plain old Greek crusty bread. Mop up all those juices. You can serve this with rice. You can serve this with pasta, veggies, whatever it is, this goes with. Now, I need to try this because even though it's going to be like hotter than you know what, I still definitely want to try this out. Wow, look at this. My shrimp are done perfectly. They're not overdone. I'll take a little shrimp like this. What are the odds I'm going to need to slather my tongue with aloe after this? Oh my God. Double. Holy cow. The shrimps are like melting in your mouth. The tanginess and the brininess of the feta, absolutely fantastic. That hit of heat from the chili flakes and the background body of that white wine, absolutely fantastic. No wonder they go crazy for this in Greece. My friends, I hope you guys try this. If you do, please send me your pics, tag me in social media. I love seeing what you guys create. So until next time, I thank you so much for watching. For this recipe and so many others, check me out online as well at kensgreektable.com for the printable recipe of this. And please take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, much love. Bye for now.